Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be going through my latest sketchbook that I just completed, and this sketchbook is from Scholar. It is a 220 grams, and it is A4 size. I don't like spiral bound sketchbooks much, but I decided to buy this one since it was very cheap. Yes, it is just 230 rupees, and I was like, whatever, let's just buy it and I'll practice in it. So I started the sketchbook on the 20th of December, but I just did one painting on that day. I officially started it from 1st Jan, and I finished it on 16th Feb. I've written 2022, it should be 2023, and it has 30 sheets. I've tried to use both the sides, but sometimes the pencil was smudging on the next page, so I've not used certain pages. I think the paper is decent enough for practice. So yeah, let's get started with the sketchbook tour. So for the first painting, I've used this book both horizontally and vertically, so I might keep shifting it, like the position of the sketchbook. This first painting is from a class that I took on class 101. It is a gouache portrait painting class, and I really enjoyed doing this course. I'm not happy with this painting very much, but the course itself was very nice, and the person who taught it was also very good, and I really liked his style, so I highly recommend that course. The next page I've done to still life paintings. Mostly my goal in this sketchbook was to study color and gouache, but I've not followed through that completely. Sometimes using gouache would get really demotivating, so I would use different color pencils and crayons to motivate myself. The second still life, I really like these grapes. I think they turned out quite well. I'm not a big fan of this tablecloth. In this next page, I decided to do some gouache portraits, and he's a joker and he's a rock, and I decided to do them in color, but then I was scared, so I started with black and white, and I only completed this one. I had to complete the joker, but I don't think I will. I wanted to practice a lot of character design, so I have been taking classes. This was just practice and it was not very good, but it gave me an idea for a painting that I did on the next page. So there's a band of vampire musicians. I'm happy with how this one looks. The color palette is not what I want in my paintings. I want it to be very bright, but it's fine. The next painting is from my favorite movie, Claws, and this is a scene that a character draws from in the painting, and I've copied it for practice. It is in oil pastels, and if you have not watched this movie, please do watch. It's an amazing movie. Again, some characters, the pencil smudges that I was talking about. This is a gouache landscape study. Again, I feel like I was not able to capture the the bright colors that I want in my paintings, but I think it was decent enough. Pencil drawing of a squirrel character. Then the next page I've done another landscape, and I like this one more because to me the colors in this painting look much better than the previous gouache painting. Next page I've done this daily journaling or daily art journaling spread. I took a course on this, and I've drawn all the things that I was enjoying during the first half of Jan. So my cousin is getting married and we were practicing dance, so dancing. Then there is the moon because I love the moon, and then brownie and vanilla ice cream because that's my favorite dessert and having it a lot at that time. Then I was listening to this audiobook, and I was journaling a lot because it was just the first month. Then landscape painting. I've drawn the same landscape painting from this book. Then I was watching this K drama called Summer Strike. Any K drama where the main character moves from a city to the village. Uh, I really love that. And plus, this has a library, so that's a very big plus. And I've drawn me sleeping, yeah, because I love sleeping. And I was having a lot of date balls at that time, something healthy my mom made. On the next page, I was going through a children's book and it had this wall of a character's desk, and the things that they had stuck on it. So I wanted to create mine, and I was like, what can I take from my desk that I can put up on, this page? So the first thing is the moon phases, because of course. Then the next, there is this like sunset digital painting that I have on my wall. Then there is a character and bunch of random stuff, and I have this air dry clay cat that me and my friend made, just copying from Pinterest, for a little chill clay session that we did together. And then I stuck this craft paper and sticker and washi tape on it, and I really like the look of this, and also the colors that I've used here. They're very bright and nice. So the next page is a very chill doodle page that I did with my Micron brush pen, and it's just random stuff that I was seeing and that I was saw online, and it was the most fun to do. So I've taken this image from Pinterest, and also this landscape image from Pinterest. Then there is the moon, and also there's another moon because it's practically in most of the pages in this book now. Then there's this guy, he's also doing a landscape painting. There is a sun, another landscape, then some animals, witchcraft, and this booktuber that I was watching online on YouTube. Then this crow was sitting outside my window. This crow always sits outside my window, and he's just giving me company. This next page I've done with my oil pastels is just random. I had no idea what I wanted to draw this day, so I made some flowers and these cute animals. I really like these two, they are very cute. So, yeah, this next page is one of my favorite pages from the sketchbook, and for this, I've done this base of watercolor. Then I've drawn these fishes. Then I've applied this blue gouache and drawn these waves with color pencil, and these eyes with micron. And for the next page, I've done the same thing. I have done this base of watercolor. Then the background is gouache, and the moon is with a white micron. This is a gesture drawing page. Since I'm practicing a lot of character design, I also wanted to do some gesture drawing practice. It has been a long time since I've done that. This page is another character design page. On the left side, it's all human, and right side, it's all animals. I love the colors on this spread. Um, Again, I've done all the base and all with gouache, and all the detailings on the clothes and stuff with color pencils, and animals. And I've given these eyes to the animals with micron. I love this one, and this one. And of course, the crow. He'll feel bad if I don't draw him. He's my muse at this point. Then a dog's page, dog character design. This is not a very good page. I struggle a lot with drawing animals as characters, and this shows my struggles. I have another dog's page, and that is much better than this one. Another landscape painting. I saw this color palette somewhere and I wanted to use them in my painting. I like how this one turned out. There are a few mistakes, and it could have been better, but it's fine. Another character design practice page, and I like these. And I've repainted these two from this page with oil pastels. You'll see them in the coming pages. I don't even want to talk about this one. I don't know what I was doing. The perspective of this car is so wrong. These two characters, these are the portraits that I've done with oil pastels, and I overall like this page. I like this man. This just blue that I've done for shadow on his face. I don't like that, and I liked it so much that I wanted to make another one. So I did this, but I like the previous one better. This page is all full of vase or vase, and I really like this red one. It's my favorite. Another landscape spread. These are a few bright colors that I wanted to try in this landscape, and I really messed up the trunks of these trees. This is one of my favorite paintings that I did in the sketchbook. The trunks are in gouache, and the rest of the painting is in color pencils, and I think it looks very beautiful and magical. Storefronts page, hate, neutral. That's how I feel about all these. Then this is the dogs page that I was talking about. I feel like this is much better, and I also like the color combinations that I've chosen, and that's on this is my favorite because it has blue and orange. That is my favorite complementary pair. Then this spread is with of insects with oil pastels, and I think they have turned out very cute, and the colors are also so nice. I would love to try this again. This was so quick and so carefree and fun. This is one of my least favorite pages in the sketchbook. I've done this with acrylic paints because I thought that was the only medium left for me to try in this sketchbook. And whatever I have done on the right side is with the leftover paint from the still life on the left side. So let's avoid that. Another page that I don't like, I wanted to draw some K-drama scenes with my graphite pencil, and the top one is from Youth of May, and the bottom one is from, I don't know, I always forget the name of the drama, but I didn't like, so I stopped. And I found an illustrator online, and they did this painting with a lot of vegetation, and I wanted to copy it to understand how they had layered all the vegetation. So this is me trying that, and of course, it doesn't look like anything like theirs, but it was a it was something nice to practice. I'm not even going to show what's under this. Whatever it is not good. So let's move on. This is a snow cottage painting. I did this with gouache, and I think it's cute. Another character design practice with color pencils. More character design practice. I did random gouache blobs, and then I drew features on them. I like this lady and this girl and maybe her hair. And I like these two. I like the expression on this guy and this guy's beard. I've seen so many illustrated maps online, but I've never found the courage to make one on my own. So I did it, and I made this illustrated map of Gujarat. It is not at all an accurate map. There are just some things that I've seen and put them on the right place. So there's this camel, uh, and there's a temple because I remember going to a lot of temples when we were kids and used to go to our native place regularly. Then some rivers, random guy hiking. I don't know where you can hike in Gujarat. Then lion, care forest, some food. This next page is a museum scene, and I like two things about these two frames. And I don't know what is wrong with the flooring. I just did too much perspective, and it is very wrong. It looks very wrong. It should have been straight lines. Yeah, and this is the last page. These sticker sheets are in making, and I'm trying to figure out how to get them made. So that is my sketchbook tour. I am excited to start another sketchbook. Oh, I overall feel very good about this sketchbook, and I've tried a lot of new things and new mediums in this sketchbook. I hope you guys enjoyed this sketchbook tour. I wanted to complete one sketchbook in 1 month, and this one took me longer than that. Hopefully, my next one I'll be able to do it within a month. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all again next week.